People, what's going on? Welcome back to Keep Work. Having some technical difficulty. Just give me 1 second. Please bear with me. I think everything should be fine now. Yeah, I think everything should be okay now. I think we're good. Uh, yeah, I think we're good now. I think we're good. Yep, looking good. All right. Yep, all good. Yep, it's all good. What's going on, people? Welcome back to Kimberg TV. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, share, and please subscribe if you don't mind. And if you're already a subscriber, please just like, share, comment, and just put some comments in the comment section, and let's engage in some football conversation. Uh, Basically, what I'm going to be talking about today is I'm just going to do a little review of the Champions League games that happened during the week, which was yesterday and today. As we all know, I don't know if you guys follow the Champions League, but uh, PSG got knocked out of the Champions League yet again in the round of 16. They got knocked out yet again in the round of 16. This is like a every year thing for them now, and knowing how much they put into the team, the kind of players they have in the team, and they just don't seem to go that far in the Champions League. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with PSG though. When it comes to Champions League, they don't really do good. To be honest, they don't do good in the Champions League, and it's very, very, very worrying. With all the money they have and all the superstar they get or they bring into the team, they just don't seem to you know to know how to get through when it comes to Champions League. But yeah, man, sucks. Love Messi is out of the Champions League. Neymar's out injured. I don't know how long he's gonna be gone for. Uh, Mbappe ain't playing today. He doesn't even look that sharp. They shut him down. Like it wasn't a good game for them today. Like Bayern Munich actually like they really really outplayed them, and PSG just didn't. They just didn't show up. They just didn't show up today. But let's go towards the game that happened yesterday. Yesterday game was between Chelsea and Dortmund. Actually, let me talk about that game first because there's a little controversy that happened in that game. Well, we all know Chelsea won that game 2-0, right? But on aggregate, they won the game 2-1. So Chelsea went through based on the goal aggregate. You know, so yeah. So basically, I expected them to go through. I expect Chelsea to go through. They're the better team. They have a better squad. Yes, Dortmund played better football. They played good. They actually played Chelsea. Both teams played good. I'm not gonna say one was better than the other. You know, Dortmund created a lot of chances, but they just couldn't finish it, right? And Chelsea the same thing. Chelsea the same thing. I think Chelsea had a lot of opportunities to kill off the game early. So is Dortmund. Dortmund had a lot of opportunity to kill off the game early. It just never happened, right? But for me, both teams actually played really well. I actually wanted Dortmund to go through because based on because Bellingham I believe in, so I want him to at least have a long spell with with his teammate, in the Champions League, at least, get to the semifinals or something, before he depart. Because I know he's gonna leave the club for sure. But sadly for him, he wouldn't be going through to the next round. Sadly, but one thing about the game though, one thing I would like to talk about the game is uh there was a little VAR controversy that happened in the game, for people who actually watched it. I didn't really watch the whole game, but I watched about, I think I started watching it in the 49th minute into the second half. Yeah, I was watching it from there. And based on what I watched, both teams actually they played good based on what I watched though. They played good. I don't know what happened in the first half. I don't know who had the upper hand, who was playing what, who was better than who. But from what I watched in the second half, especially getting towards the end of the game when Dortmund were looking for a goal, they were pressing and keep going forward. And even though Chelsea were going at them, they still never stopped. If you would thought a team like that would stay back, but no, they didn't. They just kept going. What a good performance from Dortmund, though. But Chelsea were given a penalty, right, for the handball. Fine. I mean, a lot of people will look at it and say it's not a handball, but if you actually think about it, I think it is because his hands were kind of far away from his body, right? The law is your hand has to be close to the body, and there's no any kind of intention of you touching the ball. So clearly he didn't really, I wouldn't say there was intention of him touching the ball. He was looking away, but his body, his hands was out. So that would be given anytime, any day. But the penalty was given, right? And Hazard, sorry, not Hazard, Avert took the penalty, missed it. Then the referee said, nah, we have to take the penalty over again because apparently the goalkeeper, because the law of football is when it comes to penalty, right? The keeper has to be on the line. Like before, like you cannot go over the line before the whoever is taking the penalty, take the penalty. Like you literally have to go with the guy, like literally at the same time. You can't go over the line if you know what I'm talking about. It's like this is a line, right? So if I go over, then that's me. That's me. They're gonna disallow it. So I have to be on here for them to like actually count it. So basically now the ref said, even though Arbiter already missed the penalty, right? And the ref said, nah, the goalkeeper, crossed the line. Because when you look at it from the VAR, right? When you look at it, I mean, looking at it from TV, I don't think the goalkeeper crossed the line. I don't think it did. I just think the ref wants Chelsea to win that game because there was no reason for the ref to call back to say, listen, you have to retake the penalty because the keeper did exactly what he was supposed to do. He didn't cross the line. You can even check by the angle of the VAR. You can tell right there. VAR put it right there. The angle is right there. Right? You can look at the keeper's feet where they are. They did not cross the line. He moved exact same time as Havertz when he was taking the penalty. So for me, I think Dortmund got robbed though. They got robbed big time, big time. I think they got robbed. But that's part of football. Things like that happen. We call it we call it robbed, but it is what it is, man. That's football. So Chelsea went through to the next round. They're now going to the quarterfinals. So Chelsea is on the next stage to the quarterfinal, and Dortmund is out of the Champions League. The two goals were scored by Raheem Sterling and Kai Havertz for Chelsea. So congratulations to Chelsea, and they're moving on to the next round. The other game, which I didn't really watch, is Benfica and Club Brugge. This is a Portuguese club and Belgium, team from the Belgium league, and they're actually one of the best team in the Belgium team Premier League. So uh, Benfica went through on aggregate. Benfica went through on aggregate for 7-1. So Benfica's through to the next round, which is the quarterfinals. The other game that happened today was Bayern Munich and PSG. Like I was saying earlier about PSG just they need to I don't know what they need to do because right now I don't know what that means for like Neymar's future. I don't know what that means for Mbappe's future. I don't know what that means for Lil Messi's future because I didn't. Well, I mean, watching the game today, like Messi didn't even have a lot of the ball. Like there was a time where when the game was almost done, I would say maybe in the around the 75 minute, 80 minute mark, the ball was just going around, and Messi didn't even try to collect the ball or even call like, "Hey, pass me the ball." Nothing. He didn't even do none of that. He was just walking back and forth, and they just kept spreading the ball from right to left, and they just keep passing the ball past like didn't even pass him the ball. So and he didn't even look interested anymore. I didn't even know Mbappe was playing at one point. Like they were well defended, they were outplayed, they were outclassed. Like Bayern Munich was just the better team. Like Bayern Munich were just a better team. They were just a better team. So um, I don't know what's gonna happen from here for PSG. I mean, they have all the money. They're rich. They have a rich owner. They can always build a team. They can always get new players in, world class players. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it's just a every year thing for PSG. They just never go. They just never get past the round 16, or sometimes they get to the quarterfinals and they get knocked out. So they haven't. I don't think they have won the Champions League. I'm not sure. But yeah. So for me, it sucks to see PSG go out, but at the same time, somebody got to lose, and sadly, it has to be PSG. So Bayern Munich on to the next one. You know what? I'm actually starting to think Bayern Munich might win this Champions League. Because their team is so solid. The way they play, the way they attack, the way they defend, the way they play as a team, especially um, um, Alfonso Davis. He was on smokes today, man. He had Mbappe and Hakimi. He had them on the rope, man. He had them on the rope. Like he was on them. He was on his A game. Speed for speed. We all know Mbappe is fast. We all know Hakimi is fast. But Alfonso Davis himself is a fast player too. So it was very, very, it was a very interesting competition on the left side. But I think Alfonso Davis did a fantastic job. Making sure both of them didn't really get any clear cut chances like that. So yeah, so for me, Bayern Munich actually did good. They did good. They did great, and they are probably one of the, if not the team to win it, but they're definitely one of the favorite to win the Champions League, hands down. So yeah, so Bayern Munich is through to the next round, which is the quarterfinals, and congratulations to them. And Tottenham, the last game that happened today is Tottenham and AC Milan. I mean, you know what it is about Tottenham. There's something about Tottenham. There's something about Tottenham. There's something about Tottenham. Every time Conte is on the touchline, they seems to play shit. But when he's not there, they play good. So I don't know if it's Conte's style of play that's holding them back, or the team just don't listen to him when he talks or when he gives the instructions. But today they had a couple of chances to actually win the game, or take the game to extra time, but it just didn't happen for them today, man. It just didn't happen for them. It just didn't happen for them. It's just one of those days where nothing goes your way, no matter how hard you try. It's just not gonna work out. So Tottenham are another team that are out of the Champions League. Yet again, another year they're out of the Champions League, and yeah. So for me now, it's just like for me, it's like Because AC Milan played really well, though. They played really, really well. They played some good football. That guy, what's his name? Leo? My God, that guy is a baller, man. He's strong. He's fast. He's athletic. He's got everything in his game, man. He's got everything in his game. He's gonna be a good footballer, man. You know, he's gonna be a big footballer. I actually watched him play today, and I was amazed. His ability to break down players, to take down player one on one, his speed, everything. He has everything into his game, and he's still young. Like, he has a lot to improve. He's still young, and he's gonna get there. And he's gonna get there. Like, Tottenham could have lost the game about maybe 3-4 nothing easily, because the way AC Milan was playing, they were opening them up. They were opening them up big time. You know, they were just lucky to they were just lucky that AC Milan didn't get to score, because the way AC Milan were playing them, Tottenham would have been slapped like about 3-0 or 4-0 easily. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So yeah, so that's just a little thing I just wanted to talk about, the Champions League game that happened this week. And tomorrow we got the Europa League coming up, which there's a lot of teams playing tomorrow for the Europa League game tomorrow. So yeah, so that's just basically it for the Champions League recap. I just wanted to just come on and just say the result of of the result of the Champions League finals, or not the finals, the result of the Champions League game that happened, from yesterday and today. So as we all know, Bayern is going through, and AC Milan's going through, and PSG is out, Tottenham's out, Benfica's going through, and Chelsea is going through. So congratulations to the teams that go through, and when the next week, it's obviously, we're playing next week. Liverpool play Real Madrid next week. I don't know how we're gonna overcome that 5-2, but it's gonna be a tough task. But we'll see what happens. We definitely do another video tomorrow for the Europa games, and we're gonna speak a little bit about the result, in all the games that are gonna be played tomorrow. And yeah, so that's basically what I wanted to come here and talk about. I know the video started a little kind of, I had a little what's it called? Some difficulty with the mic, and something went off. So it's kind of an off video, but hey, it is what it is, man. We still got to do what we got to do. So if you guys are new to the channel, please help me subscribe to the channel, help me grow the channel. Please, please, please. And just like it, share it, comment on it. If you like it, I would really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to grow the channel, and I cannot grow the channel without you guys liking the video, or sharing the video, or you guys not subscribing to my channel. Please, guys, subscribe to my channel. And if you're already a subscriber, you already know what to do. Just like the video, share the video, and comment on the video. And thank you guys for watching this little video, and I'll make sure I do better the next time. And I hope you guys have a good night and have a good day wherever you are in a part of the world. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.